That's all I'm saying, man. Like, we need to get a Patreon jumping so we can have the pre-show fun with FIFA. But it's
Exactly.
not the hint on there. Anyway, let's go ahead and start. So, I'm Rashad, Tony, y'all. You know who we are. What's the Rose? We are back, and I know we said we was done, but we lied.
Hmm.
We lied. We want to do a pre-show. No, I'm sorry, post-show for season two
Hmm.
of right now the second best show of the season of this year rather, the House of the Dragon season
Hmm.
two. And if you haven't seen it, I guess spoilers, but like, why is you here if you didn't see the season yet? That's really on you. We're gonna be
Right.
talking about everything and a little bit of nothing all at the same time. This is truly the Seinfeld episode of House of the Dragon. So that being said, we're just gonna talk about overall thoughts. Matter of fact, let me give you all a rundown. All right, here. So we're gonna talk about overall thoughts, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, of the season. Then we're gonna talk about who's the MVP of the entire season. Because we forgot to talk about the episode because we was just excited. And then we're gonna talk about bringing back from 2022 our
Yeah.
Deathwatch. Because if you want the OG people, you already knew the series is on Deathwatch ever since like episode 3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we let that thing run into like the
Right.
last episode until he actually died. You know what I'm saying? Like I just knew he was dead episode 6.
Yes, but you got
Episode
crossed up.
5, yeah,
Yeah.
like, yo, how's he still alive 10 years later? Like this kid's is grown now. They got babies. And he's still here. Anyway, so Death Watch for season 3. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of characters that are definitely
Hmm.
not long for this world. But all right, Tony, you go first. How'd you feel
Right.
about season 2?
Um. So I know there has been a lot of anger, to say the least, or disappointment about season two of this show.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Right. Right.
a
Yeah.
lot, a lot of paternal feelings about the
Right.
season.
That's how a lot of people have felt about this show. This season. I think a lot of people felt that they were led astray, they were bamboozled,
Run
and
amok.
run amok of this because they were told, oh, this is the dance of the dragons, man. Man, they killed her kid at the end. I know it's about to be on.
Yeah.
And there was already, posts about it. After you post like here to defend all the war crimes Damon about to perform, whatever like that. And we didn't really get that. And for long-term storytelling, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. For this season, I feel like this season was good because number one, unlike the first season had like what, 3, 4 time jumps?
It
Three, like
was 3.
three, okay, like 3 time jumps or whatever. And they had to do 3 time jumps to get that first season out the way. And this season right here to me took place in like me and Rashad said, anywhere from 4 months to at the most 8 months.
Yeah.
A year might be pushing it of, building up what's going on. I think what people are spoiled by was in the OG Game of Thrones series. We they kind of didn't believe in time in that because like it'll be like, oh, one episode this person's going to come from Dorne and make it all the way up to make
The
it all
King's
the
Landing.
make it the King's Landing in one episode when that's not the case, or else from King's Landing to the Wall, which is a almost like a like for example with King's Land when in the pilot episode from Game of Thrones when Robert went to Winterfell, that was like I believe like a month and a half like voyage for him going across. Like these aren't states, they're countries. Going across from King's Landing, going through the Riverlands all the way through the north, which is the biggest. So I look at this episode as, hey, we're putting chess pieces in order. You got to find out, these people got to find out who got their back. You know what I'm saying? You had mourning the first episode or two with Rhaenyra. She's losing her son and she's out there just want to make sure she's dead. And then we see, you know, what Arax daggone wing with with sweet Luke's cape tied to it, float up onto the beach, and she just had to see that to be sure. And you know, you had mourning. Then you had to find chess pieces. Who are you with? You got a little vengeance with you know what I'm saying, our you know, king consort, you know, giving a son for a son. I'm not saying what son, but a son for a son. And you see them like, you know, hack off, you know, little Jaehaerys' head in front of Helena and stuff. So I look at this episode as putting pieces in order for us to get to what is about to really happen. Because you got to understand, this series isn't based on one whole book. This series is based off of like a few chapters of one book. So you have to kind of spread it out. And I didn't have a problem with it. I like the season. I understand where some people may have had problems with it, you know what I'm saying, problems with it. But this, with Rashad, is when we go back into saying what we always say about certain things: temper your expectations. Be excited, but also take a, you know what I'm saying, stop, take a step back. Who do you see? You know, and just realize, hey, let me just temper my expectations for what's going on. For all of you people who were upset and feel like I didn't see battles, I didn't see the war I wanted, it's coming. Season 3 is definitely going to be this. Also, keep in mind, this was supposed to have been a 10-episode season, but due to this, right, you know what I'm saying, due to the writer's strike, HBO told them, hey, no, we're going to make this 8 episodes and we're going to kind of hack stuff up, because a big battle was supposed to be coming up next. But I guess that battle is going to be like the first episode, maybe the second episode of season 3. So my thing is, to the people that are super duper upset, like, man, they let me relax. It's coming. It sucks. We got to wait 2 years for it, but it's coming.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So, you know, like I said, if I gave this season a grade, I would give it an 8.
Yeah, definitely like that, because I feel like we both gave it an 8 last time we talked about it, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah.
We kind of briefly gave a small recap. It's like it's definitely okay. This is a very strong season of television. Like I don't really know what else I want y'all to think, but from my perspective, and based on the stuff that I've watched so far this year, like I said, this is the second best show this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, and if y'all bastards ain't seen it yet, I need y'all to get on it, and that's Shogun on FX. So I know y'all got Disney Plus, or y'all can find a little site to stream it on the interwebs.
Mm-hmm.
Definitive best show of the year so far.
Period.
And even okay, and then to be honest, Tony, even like that, them last 3 episodes, we just waiting for this big battle, and that big battle never happened.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people were like pissy about it too, but still the way that they told the story, just like House of the Dragon, it still was a fulfilling end. Now, did I want to see a battle in episode 8? Yeah, I did. I really did. But like about like 30 minutes in, I was like, oh man, we ain't gonna see no battle. So then you know what I'm saying, I had to I had to be honest with myself and said, nah, we ain't getting no battle today. Right. And it's all good, because I already know we about to be really outside next season. You know what I'm saying? and I'm not sure if you ever seen the series, this anime. We ever seen My Hero Academia?
I've seen some of it, yeah. Not
all right, so like I'm on season 6. Now I'm not gonna spoil it, but like season 5 is kind of like season 2 of House of the Dragon, where it is really a setup season. And it's a full 25 episodes. You know what I'm saying? And season 6, when I mean they have not put their foot off the pedal yet, it is anxiety inducing. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't I had to all right, I'm gonna put this down for now. I'll come back to it later. I can't watch them hoes back to back to back to back to back. That's because it's just too much stress for my heart. So
you know what? That was me for the final season of Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, because so I feel it's gonna have like a lot of time just watching the destruction of the Targaryen family. Because like I said at the beginning of season 1, like none of these bastards survive. Everybody's gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
All
a
the
small percentage
all
of
these dragons gonna die. All these people gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's why again we end up with only like 2 of them and a bonus by the time we get to gets to the original series. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and to keep it a buck, I mean, in the pilot episode when I believe Rhaenyra, when adult Rhaenyra was reading, like, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, the Great Council, and it said the old King Jaehaerys said the only thing that can stop the, you know what I'm saying, the reign of the dragons is itself. And guess what? We about to see it happen. This is
Yes,
the
they
start
they
of the
they
downfall.
were their own demise. And
Mm-hmm.
just going back to the season though, there was so many like great moments of
Mm-hmm.
just characters just talking and getting there to act on, and people having, like you said, figure out who's allies to who, and how are they gonna actually do it, and what's going on, and like the whole machinations of Game of Thrones, which we love the most, because the fighting is the fighting. Like you can watch anything and get a battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is just to you: do you want Godzilla versus Kong, or do you want like legit Sopranos with swords? Like which one do you want? Because like they wasn't killing bastards every episode. You know what I'm saying? Some of them
Right.
jumps was just Tony on the couch with his therapist, trying
Yeah.
to figure out why is he so sad, but he's
Mm-hmm.
also a killer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the it's a major plot line in that show. Like
You
y'all
you
wasn't
know
mad at that. So
you know what I equate this season to, and you made a good point. Let's take this in the boxing realm, okay?
cool.
Everybody likes to see uh
Oh, I
a
know where you're going.
slugfest,
I know
a
where you're going.
drawn out
I
slugfest.
know where you're going.
Everybody like to see two dudes just get in there and just blah, just go. But every once in a while, you love to see a masterful like performance, just a straight up, you know what I'm saying, the sweet science as they call it, and to see somebody just straight up like completely dominate a person, and it's like I can't believe that this person got dominated in this fashion. It made them look silly, because I always go back to, you know, hey, seeing a slugfest is cool, but if I want to see one, especially when we was in college, all we had to do was go to Picasso's when Picasso's is closing, which is the club. We can see a good old Donnybrook out there. But if I want, but you know, every once in a while, it's cool to see like Floyd Mayweather completely dominate Arturo Gotti and make him look like he had no business ever lacing any gloves up. And this season, like the first season to me was like a Donnybrook. You know what I'm saying? Like a straight up slugfest. You getting to know people. You seeing like where the lines are being crossed and everything. And you know, hell, we saw man Christian Cole kill a man with his bare hands, yo. With his bit, like beat him to death and stuff like that. This season, you saw kind of like I said, it's like different between chess and checkers. All right, you're gonna go here. All right, we're gonna go here. Oh, you think we're gonna go to Heron Hall? No, we're gonna take Rook's Rest. Oh, you think, oh, ain't no dragons gonna be there? Surprise, Vagar in the woods. Uh-oh, somebody messed up. Here comes stupid King Aegon trying to prove a point. What's gonna happen? It's chess,
So,
people.
so, so what I'm hearing you say is that this was a Sweet Pea Whitaker of seasons.
Yes.
R.I.P. Sweet
Rest
Pea.
in peace, Sweet Pea Whitaker, yo.
Still random. Yeah,
Yeah, random.
I don't know
How
how
that happened, I have no idea.
yeah, that's
I get mad even thinking about
yeah.
it or
They
whatever.
like they swept that under the rug, man. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
local legend here. So
Uh-huh.
anyway, um, yeah, that's I really feel that analogy. All right, so yeah, season was great. 8 out of 10. Number 2 thing to watch of the year so far. I don't,
Mm-hmm.
and it may not be the throne at this rate. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
what?
only one other show that I said that might can take it, and you know what I'm thinking about, but
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
All
see.
right, y'all. Seeing how we neglected this, who is the MVP of this season? And I'll go first since you talk so much.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just joking. If I yo like I got like three. You know what I'm saying? Three options for this. I felt like I said, let me do a toy this time. I'm not gonna just pick on one. I'm gonna say three and talk about all of them. All right, so you got three too. N words. All right, so here's what I got. And they're all minor characters. I'm not. I got four. So I got Massaria,
Okay,
Alice Rivers, Helena, or Sir Simon. So, because like all these minor characters played a really huge role in regards to everybody's efforts. You know what I'm saying? Now let's look at it like this, because Massaria to me again, and I'm very unbiased. That's my favorite minor character, and she definitely put the battery in what you call this back in Rhaenyra's back. And also put the vagina in her mouth. I'm just saying, man, like she mixing business with pleasure, like so second time. So that second, Alice Rivers really, and I think this is why people are really mad about the season. Like Alice Rivers made Damon go through an entire emotional arc by himself. Made him have some revelations, and also at the end, some realizations that, as the kids say, he is not the main character. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely had main character syndrome, and he wanted to be the man up until he saw that the what she said to him at the end of last season was true. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh snap, I really am just a cog in the machine, so to speak. Helena, because Helena just been dropping salient knowledge the entire time. Right. You know what I'm saying? And nobody understand. And also she is a key factor in the war and does not want to be a part of it. And that's the only kid that Allison actually loves and wants to protect. That counts for something.
I want to burn people.
Like, you want me to do what for who? I don't even like the dragon. The only reason it bonded with me because like I like animals and that's it. I thought it was fun. Sir Simon, because this man was able to keep his cool the entire time while almost being killed on several occasions by the musings of a crazy person who was staying in his house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bruh.
Like, bro, you only live, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't your place. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even the king. You know what I'm saying? You just the prince, consort. He ain't got and knew how to, and this is what I'm talking about, like playing a Game of Thrones. Like Sir Simon knows how to play the Game of Thrones. And he really did a really good job of just like navigating himself through it. And also when it was time to say, look, you need to come down here because your boy may be treasonous. You know what I'm saying? Like he like, and plus he spotted that Sir Alfred was some trash, or knew from the past that he was some garbage. You know what I'm saying? Either way, he was like, yo, let me keep my eyes and ears on this dude right here.
Also said one of the best lines in there. He says, Grover, he can no longer seal his bowels. I say, God damn.
Oh, yeah, that was your favorite.
I said, God dang, he can't seal his bowels. Sheesh.
Yeah, yo. Sphincter muscle is done. Anyway, I said too much nasty stuff already. All right. So my MVP of the season has to go to Alice Rivers.
Yeah.
Because to me, Alice is going to set us up to have war crime Damon all next season.
Okay.
And a focused Damon at that, because we was looking at him being the one to cause the implosion of Team Black. And now Team Black, the only person we worrying about is Ulf. And as soon as Damon come back to the crib, Ulf about to be really squared away. because Damon ain't gonna play them games with him.
He
You know
gonna
what I'm
get that boy
saying?
some act right, yo.
Yeah, he don't gonna say like, I don't care if you supposed to be my half brother or not, I will kill you because I don't know you, and you ain't no true Targaryen anyway. So there's gonna be a lot of that going on. Like I can't wait.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
Alice.
So, believe it or not, two of the people you said are in my contention for MVP. That would
Okay.
be Alice Rivers, Helena Targaryen. My other and my last two, because the last one was just a joke, but I was like, I think they're MVP. But I think my third person, believe it or not, is Damon.
Okay.
And the reason why I say Damon is because I think out of everyone on this show, he has had the most growth and he has had the most character change because
True.
we see him in the first season as this brash, you know what I'm saying? I am full blown. I'm a Targaryen. I'm the best swordsman. I fly one of the craziest dragons out here, Caraxes. Like, I am him. I should be the king. You see how brash he is. And then you even see it in the beginning of this season because we all know Daemon Targaryen is the equivalent of Daemon Targaryen cloak is the equivalent of Hoodie Mellow. Murder cloak, murder cloak Daemon is a problem, and whenever we see that murder cloak, we know it's gonna be an issue. He, you know, what I'm saying he went to Harrenhal by himself, ready to risk it all, thinking it was like fortified. Gets there and he's like, "Oh, it's just y'all up in here. Well, look here, I'm in charge here, whatever." Granted, you know, he has to go through his mental health journey thanks to Alice Rivers, you know, letting him know, like you said, you are, you know what Danny say in OG series, you know, I am tired of the wheel and the, you know, saying the cog in the wheel, and she want to break the wheel. Well, he realized later on that he was nothing but a spoke in the wheel. That was all he was, and he has his role to play. Another person, even though they weren't there for long, the queen that should have been Princess Rhaenys.
Yeah.
Princess Rhaenys, because she was able to be somewhat of a mentor to Rhaenyra, and she has been trying to mentor that girl since the first season when she told her, "Hey, men would rather put the whole kingdom to the torch than have a woman on the throne." And you know, Rhaenyra won't trying to hear that, and now she understand that. On top of that, Rhaenys tempered, you know what I'm saying, was able to temper and empathize with Rhaenyra after losing her son. She was able to get the keep the council in check when they was trying to you know what I'm saying, go above her. She was able to even put her husband in check about his bastard children. And she was like, look, disappointed you got bastards, but hey, he saved you. You wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. Stop trying to hide this. I know who the hell he is.
Legitimize these boys to stop playing.
Legitimize these boys. I know who it is. I know you. Your big thing is, you know, you worried about the Valerian name, and you worried about who's gonna be the next. Hey, legitimize one of them. And you know, she basically went out like a straight G because she straight up is a big part of the reason why Aegon is incapacitated, along with.
Look like Tony froze. Oh man. I don't even know what he was gonna say. Let's just see if he comes back. I'm gonna banter a bit. Season two was really good. Uh, hey,
Hold up, can you
are
hear
you
me?
back? Yeah, I can
Hey,
now. All right,
what's
there you go.
what's crazy is when you were frozen on my end, I was fine over here.
You was definitely frozen on my end. I was
And
like,
then you was like that on my end. Okay, what's the last thing you heard me say? Or
you talking about how Rhaenys was talking about legitimizing the boys.
okay, Ray needs to legitimize the boys. So those are my candidates. But another candidate I have to give you, Rashad, for MVP, Vega.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest here, yo. Vagar was basically Debo from Friday.
He was.
My fault.
Everybody
I know Vagar's. I thought
don't matter.
Vagar.
Everybody was scared of Vegas. Like, yo,
Like
they had the table
Debo. No,
they had
Vagar.
they had the table eating brunch. It was like, yeah, we all gonna go over the king, all three of us. And my man Alan was
Adams.
like,
He said,
what we
and
gonna
what
do
do we
about
do about
Vagar?
right? She was
Yeah.
like, it's a bunch of us now. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't worry or whatever. Even the first episode of this season, Rhaenys flew back from doing her little, you know what I'm saying, tour along the coast, and then came back and what Damon say? Hey, get back on your dragon. We going to King's Landing right now. I can't take out Vagar by myself. We about to jump this mofo or whatever.
She was like, no, sir.
No, sir. She said we flew 100. We had to travel. We checked out the coast of 100 miles, yo, of ocean. I'm tired. The dragon needs to eat. We ain't about to do. Yo, Vagar was. It's like Vagar was like dun 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 dun. You just hear that music from Devo, whatever Vagar. Okay, what you got on my dragon, homie? Whatever. But if I had to give anybody the MVP, good God, Rashad, I think you're right. It has to be Alice Rivers. It has to be.
Glad we're in agreement. And again, we didn't talk about this.
No, we didn't.
And unlike a lot of other podcasts, like if we agree on something, we're not gonna just disagree just to make it like, you know, like some Skip and Stephen A. Smith first take nonsense. All right. Okay. So hey, Deathwatch 2026 for season 3. And I'm gonna make sure that I remember this because I definitely want to have fun with this. Okay. All right. First up, I got 4 people on this list. All right. I got 4 people. We ain't gonna go. How many you got?
I got about 3 people on the list.
All right, we're gonna go back. Okay. I go, you go.
Okay.
My first person, and I think this is definitive how to set this up, is gonna die. Deathwatch for season 3. Corlys Velaryon.
Ooh. Okay.
I think Corlys is going to die, and I think he's going to die early. I think he may die like episode 1.
Okay.
Because he really ain't got a whole lot to live for, especially after his son told him, "Look, I'm gonna be all alone, like that Drew Hill album cut. I'm not messing with you." So he's he's in a very sad space right now. So I'm not sure if he's gonna make it out.
Okay.
Who you got?
Punk ass, bitch ass, pussy ass, Christian Cole. Christian Cole, you done, son. You can tell by how he talked. He was already like, he done went from being I'm the Lord Commander of the King to y'all making me what? Y'all making me hand to the king? Yeah, I want to get out of here. We're gonna go do this. So yeah, I'm gonna hand the king. How you hand the king, son, and you're not even daggone in King's Land or whatever. But you see him talking to Sir Gawain, and he was just like content. And he was like, hey, we going to our annihilation here. We ain't nothing but dust under the feet of dragons or whatever.
Yeah.
Christian Cole, I think, is gonna be gone by mid season.
All right. I got one. I got another one. So and this is actually a package deal.
Okay.
And it's gonna hurt. I got Helena and Allison dying together.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't really see how they making it out of King's Landing and traveling across the countryside. Okay. Because unless she takes her celt sword with her, ain't no way that she just dipping with no survival tactics. And you got a girl who's essentially on the spectrum. Y'all not making it. Y'all not. One of y'all gonna mess up. You know what I'm saying? So I got Helena and Allison dying, I'll say about episode 4.
Okay. Jacaris. I got Jacaris possibly dying quick, early. I got Jacaris possibly dying quick and early. I see him maybe, feeling himself a little too much. He want to prove how Targaryen he really is, even though he ain't got the hair. And he ain't got the hair. He just want to prove how Targaryen he is. And I think him and Betamax, I know it's don't him and Betamax, I think they gone. I think he gonna try to go off on a mission by himself. I think he's gonna try to go off on a mission by himself, and it's not gonna end well for Jacaris and Betamax.
Glad you mentioned him because that was my last person was Jace. I definitely see Jace dying like episode 2 under very similar circumstances. I was like, yo, he gonna be froggy, you know what I'm saying, and try to leap out there on some, on some machismo, toxic masculinity, false bravado. You know what I'm saying? I gotta. I'm a man. Like, fam, like 16. Calm down. Like, I really feel like he gonna try to, cause he's just not. Because he's so young and dumb. He's gonna go out there, and then he gonna get caught up really quick. You know what I'm saying? And either he gets either one of two ways. Either Vhagar sneaks up on him and gets him, or he's flying close to King's Landing. And he gets hit by like several scorpions, and then he ends up dying. But yeah, I got him down like episode like 2-3 max.
Okay. My final person, Aemon.
Ooh.
I think Aemon is going to crash out. He's going to realize that I think I just got him completely like spiraling. I got him like basically just like, you know what? F this. Even though he showed fear and the only reason he showed fear because it was multiple dragons against him at the one time. I think he's going to try to do something and he's going to spiral, or he might get caught lacking. So those are my Deathwatch.
Yeah, I could definitely see him I can definitely see him getting got at like the brothel.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like I said, so just to recap, my Deathwatch is Christian Cole, Jacaris Velaryon, and Aemon Targaryen.
Yeah, I got Corlys, Helena, and Allison, and Jace. Okay. So yeah, because
I think all very good possibilities that could
happen. Possibility. I'd be very surprised if especially some people pick Jace. If Jace makes it out of season 2, then I'd be very surprised. He definitely must have got his act together. Because
for those of y'all that have read the books or whatever, I haven't finished reading 5, so I don't know. I haven't. We know what happens, but I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? The fates of these people, please don't kind of ruin it to us. Or whatever.
Yeah. Don't be ruin it in the comments. We don't. And I understand, especially with something like this, because it is book properties already. But yeah, I ain't trying to read no book. So
read.
What it look like reading a book? Nah, seriously though.
Yeah.
I'm just like tired of reading on like none of this stuff. But yeah, yo, like I really hope that that some of the matter of fact, if all these folks die, we have an even more amazing season. We're probably gonna get 10 episodes again because everything is back on. Like ain't SAG is back, you know what I'm saying? The Writers Guild is up and running.
There ain't no pandemic.
And that's the major thing too. Like a lot of this was still made during like the ends of the pandemic. So you got to have a little more patience. And also, hopefully, David Zaslav will have sold off all the things he need to sell off, so they can actually, you know what I'm saying, do some stuff and not have to worry about having all these, cutting budget and stuff. Because that's probably another reason why too. Because David, good old David is even though he cutting, buying, and selling, he's selling off Warner Brothers Discovery like it's a yard to sell, and you have to
Yeah.
leave the next day. Just
Yeah.
letting it go for crackhead prices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's like I got a feeling me and Rashad, we could put a couple of ducats together and we be
yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
we want to buy it. And he might be like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead.
Like, what y'all?
Come on, baby. I just need to get a hit, baby.
Yeah, like y'all want The Wire? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, y'all can get
it. So I got a question for you. And I guess we almost done with this, but question for you. What is one thing you would like to see? I guess you could say that isn't war related, because we know everybody wants to see the war, everybody wants to see the battles, but what's one thing you would like to see not battle related in season 3?
Unbattle related? That's a really good question. Okay. Let me think about that. Do you have an answer already?
I do.
Go ahead.
What I would like to see is I want to see more interaction between characters that we haven't seen really interact with each other yet. Perfect example, like me, I want to see interactions with Damon and his daughters. We've only gotten very little interaction between Damon and his daughters. In the first season, they were born, they was in Pentos or whatnot, and we saw how, they felt like one of Raina was like, I don't think Dad really cares about me because I don't have a dragon and this and that. And that's kind of, and then too, like HBO cut out the scene that would have made us know how much he really cared about his daughters when Lyanna died, and he actually consoled his daughters after they died. So we never saw that, but I just want to see that. Then also in season 2, what did we see after Damon and Rhaenyra had their argument in episode 2, and he stormed off. Baylor was like, father, and he just like walked by her like he didn't even know the hell she was, and went off. And then you just saw where she was out practicing with the crossbow, and her and Jace was talking, and she was like, sometimes I hate him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I hate him because of what he is. So I would love to see them, more interaction between them. And then too, on top of that, now that Raina seems like she's going to try to tame Sheep Stealer, which I told y'all they combine her with another character in there. I want to see whether Damon's going to be like, look at my girls, yo. Look at my black girls.
Yeah.
They got dragons. They about to, you know what I'm saying? Baylor's brash like me out here. They told her don't fly down too low or whatever. She said whatever and flew down to make sure who it was. So I want to see them two interact. I also would love to see God. Definitely want to see Damon with the dragon seeds. How he going to react to find out, hey, these other people have dragons. Because if you remember the end of the first season, he sung the Valerian dragon lullaby to Vermithor, and Vermithor, like, it was like kind of feeling him a little bit, and then to come back to see that this bastard that is his cousin, if I'm not mistaken, that is has now going to be flying this dragon.
Yeah, I think I want to see if we get some more dragons, because you already know we got 2 more random dragons just chilling out on the island. So I want to see if they enter into the fray. I'm also curious if we're gonna check in on Lenore. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can get like a
conclusion with
hey, what's good, guys? You know what I'm saying? Just pop back up out of nowhere.
Or even if his lover pops up and be like, yo, yeah, he got killed over there. And
something like, just to because he doesn't even know that his mama's dead, and his dad's gonna die, so let's just say his dad's dead.
Rashawn is like from my lips to God is. There you go.
Corliss is dead, yo.
There,
like,
yo.
if he live, I'm really surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'd be cool just to see Lenore. You know what I'm saying? Him and his cause like yo, Tony, if we could have like Lenore and then have Adam have a conversation, both of them bald headed, trying to shy away from them being Targaryen. Oh man,
that would be
so good.
And it's like, and you can see Alan looking at him like, yo, like I know you from you look very familiar.
Yeah, because what I really want is like us to have like a cookout moment on the show. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, where's Lenore, Baela, Raina, Adam and Alan, just all the black people together, just chilling and talking and having a conversation about how trash their daddy is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And like, just like, all these problems being a Valerian and Targaryen. Like, I really want to see that.
That would be really dope. That would be really dope if that did happen. If somehow that happened, even if it doesn't involve Lenore, but to see, ooh, I would love to see Baela interact with her uncles, her bastard uncles. Yes.
Yeah.
Her bastard uncles. Yeah.
Yeah.
To see what happens with that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we really don't even see like Rena and Baela interact with Lenore for real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I want to see Raina to do a little more than out here. Can't keep running away, just running around and giving us some of the craziest facial expressions. Yo, that eye thing when she is. Yo, like that is the look of nightmares or something. I just picture one day waking up and she staring. Oh shit!
Paralysis demon face out here.
like something from Lovecraft country. Ah, shit! It's staring at me.
Thinking any looking face. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yo, like it's that too. I think we are because I feel like they definitely probably had more of that storyline, but they kind of had to wrap that up because
you know what though, we have gotten a semi interaction with but
it was quick.
With Adam of Hall and
Baela,
but she don't know.
No, that's all I'm saying. Like they was kicking it like, oh, you black, I'm black, what's good? Like, hey, cousin, like, that's not really your cousin.
Yeah, I got you.
That's your niece. You know what I'm saying? But like, so they had it. My one like it'd be cool to have everybody there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Cool.
But that's really all I got. I can't think of anything else I really want to see. Like maybe I just want to see some of these ancillary houses like react to stuff like they've been doing. I think that's been a really good inclusion of how we see all these little smaller houses and how they in their viewpoint of the war kind of like have you got like the backwoods and the Brackens, like all of them, and like
I want to know how they are going to react knowing that, hey, Damon told us to do this, but now you executed our guy. Because
that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of stuff too, but like seeing how Lil Man's running the thing, and he's like strictly doing it by the old laws and the old guys. Is like, oh, we gotta respect them. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely they fell in line pretty fast, but some people still gonna have some hurt feelings.
Oh yeah, definitely. I guess that is all for season 2.
Officially it.
House of the Dragon. If anything pops off with the show between now and 2026, I will say something, but have no fear. We will have our Game of Thrones verse, with a Night of the Seven Kingdoms with details of Dunk and Egg coming out next year. So, your favorite Westerbros will be back to talk about, to talk about that series. And they've already cast it, and I believe they've started already shooting.
Oh yeah, shooting has already begun.
Yeah, they already started shooting, and I'm very excited. This is we're going to see some more Targaryens, another sect of Targaryens, family members. And just a preview for people that's like, well, what is this show about? It will be about a knight, Sir Duncan the Tall. He basically is almost like the mountain of this period of Westeros, but he's a good guy. He's not crazy like the mountain is, and he takes on Aegon Targaryen the sixth, if I'm not mistaken, to be his squire. And they travel across the Seven Kingdoms doing all types of, knight and squire type stuff. And he shaves his head off. Egg shaves his head off. So, say they don't know that he is, what I'm saying, that he is a Targaryen. But from my understanding too, like he becomes a king. He becomes a king of the kingdom. They call him Aegon the Unlikely because he's the fourth son of Maegor Targaryen. And if I'm not mistaken as well, he is the father. He's the father of the Mad King. The grandfather of the Mad King. And this is the same egg that Maester Aemon from the original season was telling the story of, hey, I was the one they wanted to be the king after my older brothers died, but I was like, I'm a maester of the Citadel, and it went to my little brother Egg. So Egg was fourth in line. That's why he is called Aegon the Unlikely.
Cool. Thanks for the backstory on that.
No problem, man.
Yeah, yo. We definitely appreciate y'all. Stay on the channel, y'all.
Yes.
Stay with us. We do other stuff as well. I keep on saying this. I want to make sure I let y'all know. Mm-hmm. So next what's next up, Tony? Do you know?
Is it Penguin?
I don't know. I feel like it's coming out in like the fall.
September. I thought
September. Either way. There's some stuff coming up, man. Just stay on it. I'll make community posts on YouTube, and definitely if you on the socials with us, then we'll definitely let y'all know when we on a new show. You know,
better yet, if it's something y'all think we should watch, let us know.
Definitely. If it's something that you are really just hankering to hear our opinion on, definitely let us know. And it's something that's like out of the realm of what we do. Again, patreon.com/theuponfurtherreview. We do take requests, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta pay to play because that's the name of the game. But yeah, make sure y'all stay subscribed, stay with us. All the socials, TikTok, IG, Facebook if you're nasty, and of course our core audience over here on YouTube, Spotify, on the what's that crap, on the podcast, and on a bunch of other podcasts get RSS feeds too as well. But yeah, that's it, man. Till the next time.